Now, one of the biggest mindset shifts I see between investors who are in the $1 million to $5 million net worth and those worth $100 million of net worth, and how they think about investments, deals, risk, and their time. Now, at Walk of Wealth, we have investors in both of these ranges. And if you're a dentist or a business owner in that $1 to $5 million net worth range, chances are you're still, we call wealth accumulation mode. You're still actively looking for ways to grow your portfolio, increase your cash flow, and scale up. But once you cross sort of that $10 million net worth range and beyond, things start to shift. Now it's no longer just about how to make more money. It's about how to protect it, how to preserve it, and efficiently transfer wealth to the next generation. By efficiently, I'm talking about taxes.
You're looking to invest money and you had a liquidity event, or if you have a little cash, you don't know where to put it and you want it to grow exponentially. You want passive income? This is the event that you have to be at. I'll see you next year.
All right, passive investment for dentists. Great seminar. I learned a lot today. I would recommend it to anybody who is aspiring to invest and make money for them.
As soon as you can get this information in your data bank, in that brain, and start implementing the strategies, boy, you're going to be able to live life and actually not be a slave to the dental practice. Your money is going to start to work for you, and you're going to enjoy life. You're going to have more time for your family and do some things that are outside dentistry.
Hey guys, before we get into today's video, I have to let you know about an absolutely exciting in-person event that we have coming up. It's July 18th and 19th in sunny Miami, Florida. Come join me and 200 other like-minded dentists. Learn, network, get access to investments, learn some strategy, start building financial freedom for yourself. Website's in the description below. Get your ticket. Prices go up over time. I'll see you there. And this is where I see a huge difference in how ultra high net worth investors operate. Now, ultra wealthy investors, they don't sweat the small stuff. When someone is worth $100 million plus, right, 9 figures, and they're investing $1 million or $5 million into a deal, and people do that, they're not spending hours analyzing every single detail of that investment. Huh? What? Why? Why wouldn't they? Right? That might be what you think. It's because that's not the highest and best use of their time. They know that when they're hiring us at Walk of Wealth, the fund manager or the investment operators to do the heavy lifting. They vet you up front, right? They vet me up front. They vet my experience, our track record. They vet our fund up front. They look at our track record. They look at our experience. And most important, they look at whether they trust you or not. And once they've made that decision, they step back and let us do our job as fund manager. They aren't nitpicking the specifics of a deal because they understand that their job and their time and focus is to keep making money elsewhere. Where your thoughts go, energy flows. Now, scaling wealth by scaling time. These investors in the $100 million net worth range aren't looking at return on investment. They're looking at return on time. If they can make $10 million plus per year running their businesses, it makes zero sense for them to spend hours going over spreadsheets for a single deal. Instead, they think like this. Hey, I have the right team. Just like I have right teams in all the places that I do things, in all the parts of my business. And in investing, it's the same thing. I have the right team. I trust them. Let me move on and make more money in my business. They are scaling their time by leveraging experts to execute investments on their behalf. And this is a critical lesson for dentists and business owners who are in the wealth accumulation mode and eventually will need to shift from doing everything yourself to trusting the right people to execute for you. Wealth accumulation versus wealth preservation. So where do you fall in the spectrum? Well, the first stage is wealth accumulation stage. This is typically once you have a net worth of between $1 to $5 million. In this stage, we're focused on growth, making more money, scaling investments, taking on more risk to multiply wealth faster, and still actively involved in investment decisions, wanting to understand every detail. I have a lot of investors that ask 1,000 questions, and they usually, and a lot of times they come in with the investment minimum. And then we have guys that write 7-figure checks, and they ask very few questions, if any. Now, a lot of times the people that, even when investors are asking questions, you can quickly tell if they're experienced or a novice investor by the type of questions that they're asking. Now, the main concern for people in the wealth accumulation stage is, do I have enough money, right? Is 1 million net worth enough? How do I make more money? Now, the second stage is the wealth preservation stage. This is when we, like I said, it gets to about the net $10 million net worth. Focus shifts to protecting and optimizing wealth. There's more focus on tax efficiency, estate planning, and asset protection. Investing in stable, diversified assets with lower risk profile and potentially lower returns, but provide consistent returns or predictable cash flows or returns. This is what they're looking for. And their main concern is, how do I ensure that this wealth lasts for generations? Now, dentists that are looking to move from wealth accumulation to wealth preservation. If you're a dentist or business owner who's built a 7 or 8 figure net worth, you need to start thinking differently about your investments. Instead of chasing every single deal, find the right people to invest in. Dan Sullivan said, it's who, not how. Always focus on the who, right? They will tell you the hows and the whats. But the who is really who you're betting in. With any type of investment, you're ultimately betting on people. Now, instead of obsessing over spreadsheets, focus on the bigger picture. Building a financial structure, building a personal money system that allows your money to grow without you actively managing it. And most importantly, you start thinking about long-term wealth preservation strategies, reducing taxes, setting up proper estate plans, and ensuring that your wealth is structured efficiently. Final thoughts. Now, the ultra-wealthy aren't just smarter with their money, they're smarter with their time. Notice I didn't say that they're smarter than you, but they're smarter with their money and they're smarter with their time. Now, if you want to build wealth that lasts, you need to start adopting this mindset early. Number 1, focus on scaling your investments, not managing them. Number 2, invest in the right people, not just the right deals. And number 3, shift your mindset from making money to keeping money. Now, if this resonated with you even a little bit, drop a comment below and let me know. What stage are you in right now? Accumulation or preservation? And how are you thinking about your investments? If you found this value in this, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, because understanding this shift is the key to building true financial freedom.